Hey folks, it's Tyler with Flying Company. Just going to record a quick video here to talk about creating an aircraft. That's the first thing you want to do as an operator. Again, whether or not you're a single aircraft owner operator or you have a fleet of a dozen aircraft, you can build them all in the system, and that helps onboard pilots very quickly once you hire them. So the first step is going to be you get logged in. As you can see, I'm logged in as an operator. I'm also a pilot, and so I have two modes that I can switch between. But if you're just an operator, that's fine. That's all you're going to see. Then what we'll do is we'll go down here to aircraft. So as you see, I've built one aircraft in here already. It's pretty simple. Just click add a plane. You'll select your make, which is Pilatus, because that's all that we have preloaded in the system. But we hope to add more here soon. And then you'll select your model. At that point, you'll go through a number of different pages where you can save as you go and add in all that information that will eventually populate that aircraft information sheet. So just to kind of quickly go down through these registered owners and operators, what we're talking about here, obviously registered owners are pretty self-explanatory. That's what should be on the FAA's website when you go type in that tail number. Operators and lessees is really what we're talking about here. So the person who has operational control over that aircraft. You can go ahead, click the edit button. You can add as many or few of these as you have, but you need to make sure that you at least have one owner and one operator in there. Serial number, tail number, those are self-explanatory. The U.S. Customs decal, just to be able to make sure that the pilot knows if it's an international trip that they're actually going to be good for the year in the event of a ramp check. You can put in the management company if there is one, as well as the management company address. Under configuration, this is all built in here already. So the PC-24, really the only avionics is the Honeywell Primus ACE system. If you operate an aircraft with a bunch of different options, you should see various options for avionics in here. The basic empty weight of the aircraft is really helpful for pilots when it comes to flight planning. So you make sure you want to put that in there. If you don't have that information off the top of your head, your chief pilot might have that. If that's not you, maintenance, the folks who do maintenance on your aircraft would probably have that number to give them a call. Lavatory type, whether or not your aircraft is RVSM certified. Seating configuration, again, these should all be preloaded based off of what the standards are for that aircraft. Maintenance, you can put the name of the maintenance facility. This is, again, really helpful for pilots. If they're on the road, they come across an issue, they don't have to bother you. They can just go right to the person who typically does maintenance on your aircraft and be able to ask them the question. Location, where the aircraft is based and who the FBO, if there's an FBO who takes care of that aircraft or that hangar. You can put that in there. Operating procedures. These are really, it's kind of a grab bag of things that, again, you want a new contract pilot to know in advance. So, where the mandatory document storage is, how you want them to do flight log. Should they just text you? Should they email you? Do you have a more formal system for that? What kind of catering is required? What kind of dress and appearance is requested? What kind of fuel cards you have. We're not expecting you to put in, like the actual digits or anything like that of the credit card in here, but just letting them know, what types of fuel cards you have for the aircraft and what is your preferred when purchasing fuel. And then insurance. This is a really important section. So if you don't have this information off the top of your head, reach out to your insurance broker. And they'll be able to help you put it in there. But, putting the name of the insurance broker in their contact information, and then very importantly, the open pilot policy hours for the aircraft according to your policy. This is really important because based on the quotes that you get, it's going to give a little badge next to the pilots who actually meet the open pilot hours for your aircraft. And so that will save you a lot of time by not having to necessarily go back to your insurance broker if you feel comfortable being able to make that decision yourself. So that, depending on whether or not you have all this information at your fingertips or if you know it off the top of your head, this could take anywhere between 5 and 15 minutes. But once you do that, you'll be ready to create your first trip. Let me know if you have any questions. Info or Tyler@flyingcompany.com. Thanks. Bye.